Hey folks, Mike Parsons with Bluegrass with Friends, and Hot Corn, Cold Corn is a darn good song. All right, and it goes like this. It's in the key of G, and it's got two chords, G and D. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along a demijohn. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along a demijohn. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along a demijohn. Farewell, Uncle Bill, see you in the morning. Yes, sir. Upstairs, downstairs, out in the kitchen. Upstairs, downstairs, out in the kitchen. Upstairs, downstairs, out in the kitchen. See Uncle Bill just reeling and a pitching. Yes, sir. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along a demijohn. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along a demijohn. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along a demijohn. Farewell, Uncle Bill, see you in the morning. Yes, sir. Old Aunt Polly, won't you fill 'em up again? Old Aunt Polly, won't you fill 'em up again? Old Aunt Polly, won't you fill 'em up again? I ain't had a drink since I don't know when. Yes, sir. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along a demijohn. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along a demijohn. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along a demijohn. Farewell, Uncle Bill, see you in the morning. Yes, sir. Yonder comes the preacher and the children all a crying. Yonder comes the preacher and the children all a crying. Yonder comes the preacher and the children all a crying. Chicken necks are ringing, toenails flying. Yes, sir. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along a demijohn. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along a demijohn. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along a demijohn. Farewell, Uncle Bill, see you in the morning. Yes, sir. All right. Made a few mistakes in there. This is bluegrass. It's allowed. Forget the words, just kind of look lost, and someone will holler them out at you. Me, I had to look down at my word book here. All right, so let's just go over the chords first. 1 and 5 is the chord progression. We're in the key of G, so G is the 1 chord. G, A, B, C, D. D is the 5 chord. 1 and 5. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along a demijohn. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along a demijohn. Hot corn, cold corn, bring. All right, so G chord. Easiest one is the G and D strings. Again, 1 and 5. 1, 3, 5 make a chord. So this chord is made from 1 and 5 in a G scale. The D chord, same thing. 1 and 5 from a D scale. Middle 2 strings open, okay? And then I'm doing this walk up. So I kind of do a fake walk up because I'm going to come in singing, but it's nice to have that walk up. So it's G, E, F sharp, and then I just go to the open G and D strings. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along a demijohn. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along a demijohn. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along a demijohn. Farewell, Uncle Bill, see you in the morning. Yes, sir. All right, so that little lick at the end of that, that's just sawing run ponies bowing here on the G chord. So that's the first finger on the D string. D, 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 E, D. And then, so D, 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 E, D. That's sliding from a B flat to a B over here on the G string. The second finger sliding up. Okay. Hopefully you can get that. Okay, and then let me see. I did, here's how the actual melody goes. right, so that's that walk up. D, E, F sharp, G. So that's just kind of a slur from F sharp to G. And then E, D, G. Right over to your D chord, the melody note there is this A note. So I'm just sawing away on the middle two strings. So just kind of, instead of just keeping the melody simple, I'm going to an open D string in between those notes. Just kind of gives it a nice rhythm there. So that part is sliding from B flat to B over here. Kind of the old chicken reel deal. So that's sliding from B flat to B with the open D string, or if you really want to get hillbilly, you slide that first finger on both the E and the A strings at the same time. It's definitely cool old hillbilly grass right there. Okay, so let's go back to the easy one. So that's just sliding from B to B flat, back to the G, and again that's kind of letting that first finger go a little bit early just to give it an extra oomph of some sort. Another thing I think I did in there one time was, so that's the same beginning, and with or without the slide. So that's just B, G, G, E, D, E, G, 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 E, D, something like that. So back to that D chord. So that's sliding from B flat to B again. So B flat, G, that's E, D, B flat, sliding up on that second string again. Okay, now there's one more thing that I did in there, and I don't know why I did it, but it was kind of fun, and I feel like that I should explain it to you. And it's that this lick here. Alright, so that's just a really simple lick that you can throw over any G chord, okay? And I'm just playing G and D, adding the E note and adding the G note. So it's kind of part of a pentatonic scale. Whoa, it's a big word, watch out. And all that means is not all the notes in the scale. So you can go up. And you can go down. And you move it to a D chord. You just do that same thing on these two strings. Alright, so that's really just a super easy way to improvise. It's just playing those three notes over and over until you run out of time, switch to the other chord. Okay, so if you want to do that in the key of C, alright, key of A, alright, so I think I've covered about everything there. Now if you got any questions, just write me a note and I'll try and get back to you as soon as I see it.